Alright, Shalom, Shalom. Call Halal Allah Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, which means all praises to Yahweh, which is the true name of the Heavenly Father, who you people earthly call God, by Hashem in the name of Yahushua, which is the name of the only begotten Son, who you people earthly call Jesus Christ. Those are the true names of the Heavenly Father and the Son. Plus, I'm give a shout out to the Akim that's pushing and spreading this word throughout the four corners of the earth, also uplifting the names Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. Also, to you Israelite foreigners, you the speckled bird out there whose bloodline traces back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob as well. Though you may look like the heathen nations being the nations as you see on this chart, starting from 2 on down. Also, if your lineage, your seed line, goes back to the tribe, 12 tribes is about to pull up on the other chart, through the man, right? And if your spirit bear witness with this word and this truth, okay, to the speckled bird out there, this does apply to you. You are Israelites, though you do look like the other nations. To the few Aqua, for you sisters that do listen and learn, Shalom. To the elect of the nation of Israel, wherever you may be scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, who this word is going out to, Shalom to you as well. To you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, as you see on this chart right here, you combine, consist, and make up the 12 tribes of Israel. You are the Hebrew Israelites, the chosen people, the Most High Yahweh, and His only begotten Son, who you ignorantly call Jesus Christ once again, Yahweh Shah. And yeah, I have a video, that I want to play. I might not get through all of it because for time's sake, but I'm gonna, hit the key points in here. But you see that Esau Edom, as you see on the screen, it's a self-proclaimed white man. Okay, minus Jakes that look like him, but I'm talking about straight Edomites. Okay, but basically, their world is falling. Okay, their society, their kingdom is falling. It's through. Okay, so I'm gonna play this video, then I'm gonna skim through it, and I'm gonna pause. Get scriptures, then I'm gonna end it. So Yahweh Ratazah, this is edifying to the hopeful elect.
If you spent any time driving around America recently, you may have noticed that an awful lot of the country seems to have shriveled up and died. Take a trip on Route 2 in Maine sometime and count the boarded up paper mills and abandoned houses you see. Or head down Route 23 in Michigan or Ohio and consider the empty factories ringed with barbed wire. You'll see a lot of them. Outside the coastal cities, scenes like this are everywhere. This is your country now. Shuttered car dealerships next to defunct restaurants, across street from thrift stores and methadone clinics. That's America. Community after community. Desiccated, empty husks with nothing left. Huge swaths of the United States look like that now. So what happened? Well, a lot of things happened. Some of them are complicated and hard to change. But one of the big factors in this slow-moving disaster is the utter transformation of the way our leaders think about the American economy.
Look at that, man. You see them pictures, man? That's in rural America. Who mostly dwell in rural America? As you Edomites, man. Okay? You mostly dwell in rural America. And you know why this is happening all of a sudden? Okay? Let me get a scripture. It's because prophecy, as I said in my other video, is on you Edomites. This is prophecy just being fulfilled, man. Okay? Prophecy is catching up to you Edomites, man. Okay? This is Isaiah 24. I typed in 25 on accident. You saw them pictures, man. You saw those pictures he pulled up. They look like third world countries, man. It looked like what you see in the movie I Am Legend, man. When he was walking through New York City and you just seen wild animals walking through. You had the grass growing out the cracks of the ground, cars all over the place. That's just abandoned, nobody there. That's what it looked like. Okay? This is Isaiah 24, and I'm starting at 7. It says, the new wine mourneth, the vine languisheth, all merry-hearted do sigh. The mirth of tabrets ceaseth, the noise of them that rejoice endeth. The joy of the harp ceaseth. They shall not drink wine with the strong drink shall be a bitter to them that drink it, man. Like I always say, man, going to these narcotics that these Edomites or the average person is on, man. Okay? Drugs, alcohol, all these things that people try to use to ease away, okay, the fact that this economy, that this society, that America, period, okay, this world, man, but mainly America, is falling, man. It's not like how it used to be, Okay, going back in the 20th century where you had the 90s, the 80s, the 70s, the 60s, and the 50s, man. When America was so called in its heydays, man. Okay, all that ceasing. Now now those days are over. Everybody's depressed, mourning, okay? Bugged out, confused. That's what's happening right now, okay? A lot's going on. People shooting places up and shit. Excuse my language, okay? That's what's happening, okay? That's why you have social media and a lot of people on social media, because they want to press like they living their best life. When deep down inside, they're empty, man. Okay? Especially our people, man. But mostly you Edomites. Okay? Because your society is crumbling. The city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up that no man may come in, man. Okay? And if you go into Babylon, right? It goes into Babylon. What does it mean? The city of confusion, man. America is Mystery Babylon the Great. Okay? And what does America push? Okay? Nothing but mass confusion. And mass confusion has been pushed throughout the four corners of the earth. Okay? So it's being broken down, man. This is actually a martial law scripture, man. Okay? It's twofold, right? There's a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone. And the city is left desolation. The gate is smitten with destruction. Okay? And that's what you saw in that, man. Okay? And I'm going to get another scripture, and then I'm going to go back to the video real quick. This is Jeremiah. Because this place is finished, man. This place had his heyday. Now it's going out the window. This is Jeremiah 51 verse 7. It says, Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand. Okay? Like I said, going back in the 20th century. The industrial age. Okay? When America was on its come up. Okay? When America was actually manufacturing, okay, goods and not consuming most of it from China. Like you see a bunch of Edomites complaining about. Right? That made all the earth drunken. And what was the earth made drunken of? Mainly what? The petrodollar, man. Okay? The petrodollar, just the philosophies of America. That America was the main place that you will want to go on this earth. Which everybody still wants to come in this place. And it's for falling state. But everybody's finding out that it's not what it seems to be. Right? The nations have drunk enough of wine, therefore the nations are mad. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her. Take balm for her pain. If so, she may be healed. And you see Esau trying to do this through what? Quantitative easing. Pumping billions of dollars into the system. Trying to revive it from crashing. And manipulating the job numbers. Manipulating the stock market. All these things that they're trying to do to heal Babylon. But it's not going to be healed. Okay? This place is destined for destruction. Okay? We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go everyone into his own country, for her judgment reacheth on the heaven, and is lifted up even to the skies, man. And that's these other nations, man. They're already doing that. They're fleeing your port cities. They're fleeing, okay, the important cities like New York City, Chicago, LA, okay? They're fleeing and going back to their homeland because this place is through, man. Anybody in their right mind can see that America is through, that America is not the same. Okay? And their sins reached on to heaven, man. What you see being pushed at a mass level that's going off? Homosexuality. Okay? Transgenderism. All that madness, man. GMO foods. Okay? If you go outside the country, a lot of these nations, they don't deal with GMO foods. And if they are dealing with GMO foods, it's because America's pushing that on them. Okay? Out of order households, drugs, murders. Okay? Theft. All that, man. That's tied into America, man. Okay? So they like and then plus they're not making money no more. Okay? You saw the trucking company just went out of business. Now you seeing Morgan Stanley. Okay, I believe that's a bank if I'm not mistaken. Okay? They laying off a good 1,500 people at the most, I believe. Okay? Just look it up, man. Just look it up.
Economy. During the last Gilded Age, 125 years ago, America's ruling class may have been ostentatiously rich, and they were. Go to Newport, Rhode Island for proof, if you like. But
when they say Americans, you gotta say this. When these Edomites, they'd say Americans, it's code word mainly for you so-called white people. Okay? That's code. They speak in code if you get what I'm saying. Okay, if you spiritually, you can look at it. Okay, but how did you get rich? Okay, you got rich. Okay, off of the backs of the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, man. Okay, via AKA the transatlantic slave trade, man. Okay, you basically had millions and millions of slaves. Okay, our people. Okay, work and build your society up that you see right now that's running. Okay, and you didn't pay them for it. You didn't pay them any wages for it. Okay, you didn't pay them no wages for it. Okay, so of course you're gonna be rich. Of course you're gonna be ahead of the game. Okay, if you don't pay millions of people nothing, okay, of course you're gonna be ahead. That's you Edomites to a T. But this Jeremiah, real quick. 23, I believe. Bear with me real quick. Yeah, right? Actually, let me get that Habakkuk 2 and 4 real quick. That just popped in my head, just brought me to that, I believe it's Habakkuk 3. How did Esau, how did you Edomites get where you are now? How did you get in power? You got in power because the transatlantic slave trade, the slave labor and the ignorance off of our people. Okay? This is let me type in "woe to the bloody city." This is Nahum, right? 3 and 1. Woe to the bloody city, which means destruction. And what is that bloody city? America's that bloody city, man. It is full of lies and robbery. The prey departeth not. And who is the prey that departeth not? Is you Edomites. Okay? You are preyed on our people. Okay? And you still doing it to this day. Then you lied about how America was gotten. You teaching these schools, these so-called founding forefathers of yours, when all of them were rapists, they were murderers, okay? They were slave owners, okay? And they were pedophiles, man. Okay? This place is nothing but full of lies and is mainly full of robbery. And you robbed this land from the so-called Native Americans, who are the Gadites, and even the so-called the Reuben, which is the Seminole Indians, and some Issacharites, man, which is so-called Mexicans, man. Okay? You robbed them of this place, man. And where are they at now? Where are they at now? Where is their credit? They don't have credit because you are taking all the credit. So this Jeremiah, let me type it in again. You make it seem like the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, okay, they have nothing to do, okay, with the prospering of America. That they would just, they can't amount to nothing. When we basically, all the creations, okay, all the things you see in the society, all the creations, okay, the stoplight, okay, the cars, okay, the phones, all of that was created by Jake, man. Mainly so-called Negroes, man. Okay? This is Jeremiah 23 and 13. Woe unto him that buildeth his house by unrighteousness, and his chambers by wrong, that useth his neighbor's service without wages, and giveth him not for his work. That's you Edomites, man. That saith, I will build me a wide house and large chambers, and cutteth him out windows, and is sealed with cedar, and painteth with vermilion. Okay? Shalt thou not reign because thou closest thyself in cedar? Did not thy father eat and drink and do judgment and justice, and then it was well with them? Okay? You Edomites like to say that well, that wasn't me. That was my foreparents. Well, you are your foreparents. Okay? You are your foreparents. You know? Alright, let me play a little bit more of the video. Then I'm going to finish it off.
It was still a recognizably American class. Tycoons accumulated fortunes, but they also felt some obligation to the country around them. Steel tycoon Andrew Carnegie famously built stone libraries around the country for the edification of people beneath him. John D. Rockefeller and many other so-called robber barons set aside huge portions of their wealth, and in some cases their property, to make this country better. Yellowstone, Acadia National Park, etc. Maybe most significantly, in January of 1914, Henry Ford more than doubled the prevailing factory wage to a then remarkable $5 for an 8-hour day. Ford didn't have to do that, but his company was succeeding and he thought he should. Some historians trace the creation of the American middle class to that decision. Either way, it is nearly impossible to imagine a big company doing anything like that today. Attitudes are just too different. Your average finance mogul looks at workers merely as cost to be reduced or eliminated entirely. Private equity isn't building a lot of public libraries these days. Instead, the model is ruthless economic efficiency. Buy a distressed company, outsource the jobs, liquidate the valuable assets, fire middle management, and once the smoke is cleared, dump what remains to the highest bidder, often in Asia. It's happened around the country. It has made a small number of people phenomenally rich. One of them is a New York-based hedge fund manager called Paul Singer, who, according to Forbes, has amassed a personal fortune of more than $3 billion. How has Singer made that money? We made a lot.
He's going to sit here and talk about these other, the devils, okay? Which really they're just profiting off the backs of our people, okay? They're never going to admit that because the scriptures say they're a deaf adder that stoppeth at the ear. When they hear, these Edomites hear something that they don't want to hear, okay, they either change the subject or they try to control the narrative, okay? But if you look at the comments, most likely there's a bunch of Edomites. You probably got some Jake in here that want the society to continue on, okay? And, let me see. It says destroying the America is the idea. Paul Singer will get his in the afterlife. All you Edomites are going to get in the afterlife. Okay? Even now, I swear America has turned to a medieval state. Okay? The goal of the power brokers is to power everyone to America's big cities, then whittle away at the Constitution. They chant this guy on. He's y'all going down. Okay? Y'all going down. This This is what the Lord's doing, okay? All this, okay, was gotten, okay, off of the blood of the Israelites, man. Okay? This is Isaiah 14:20. Actually, you know what? Let me get that Ezekiel. Actually, I'll get Isaiah 14:21. This is just prophecy catching up with you, man. Okay? Isaiah 14:20. It says, "Thou shalt not be joined with them in burial, because thou hast destroyed thy land and slain thy people, and the seed of evildoers shall never be renowned." Okay? It's talking about Esau. You destroyed not only, okay, this land, but you destroyed the world, basically, man. If you go into all these different countries, what do you see? You see beautiful sections of these other countries, but what's happening? They're being destroyed, man. A prime example, look at the Amazon rainforest, man. That's they call the Amazon rainforest the lungs of the world, man. Okay? And here it is, it's being burnt down because Esau is greedy. It said that Esau wanted to build stores and businesses within that, man. How? Never mind. Okay? Look at all the Middle East, man. Who was behind that? It was you. All them bombings, dropping bombs on innocent civilians, man. Okay? You slaying many people, man. Okay? So this is what's happening now. This is prophecy. Prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. Okay? The Lord is bringing his cities down. For I will rise up against him, said the Lord of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name and remnant and son and nephew, said the Lord. I will also make it a possession for the bitter and the pools of water, and I will sweep it with the besom of destruction, said the Lord of hosts. Okay, and what's that besom of destruction? The besom of destruction is the missiles. When the missiles hit on America, Babylon the Great, okay, it's going to destroy the whole setup of Esau, Edom. Okay, these buildings that you see, the roads, concrete roads that you see, okay, everything's gonna be burnt up. Okay, when our kingdom is up established, okay, you're not gonna see all this in our kingdom. Our cities are gonna be made of gold, precious stones. Okay, all this is gonna be destroyed, man. Okay, this is Isaiah 14:24. The Lord of hosts has sworn, saying, surely as I have thought, so shall it come to pass. As I have proposed, so shall it stand. And this is what's happening. This is why you're seeing this happening to these Edomites. This is why rural America is messed up. This is why the cities is starting to become what they are. Okay? Because slaughter is being prepared for you Edomites. Okay? Because you touched the apple of the Lord's eye, which is the nation of Israel, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. This is what's happening. Okay? This is all Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, man. Okay? So, that was, just a real quick lesson. I didn't play through the whole video because, you're just going to go on about a bunch of the madness. But, Yahweh Ratazai is edifying. Call Halal Allah, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Shalom to the elect. Abad Babo wa Abad Ha-Ayabaya. Kwam Yasharala. Shalom.
A lot of it by purchasing sovereign